Hi, I'm Willem Gous from The Human Entrepreneur, and I'm joined by Emma from One Circle HR platform. And today we're going to talk about managing your staff costs to the best of your ability so that your startup or small business has a higher chance of survivability and profits. Let's talk about this. Emma, thank you for joining me yet again. And let's talk about managing your staff costs, because salaries can be a massive part of your business, especially if you're a consultancy and you're in the services industry. It plays a big role in that.
Right.
So how do you, as an HR executive, how do you manage the staff costs then? What advice would you give to a small business or even a startup?
For a small business, it's very important to ensure that you have the right people on board. So you will need to take that hiring decision at one point or another. Having said that, when it comes to the support that you want to reach out to on certain projects, you can just leverage the gig economy. There's a lot of platforms out there, and One Circle is one of them when it comes to HR talent and skills. You can leverage those platforms to reach out to on-demand talent that can work and help you and help support you on the projects. Then you don't need to hire those people full-time.
I'm going to shoot you down a little bit. I'm going to be a bit nasty on this one. Yeah, that's fine. I've used a lot of these gig economy platforms, and it's nice. And I love them, and it's brilliant. And sometimes it has backfired. Mm-hmm. What do you suggest? Because now I'm going out. I'm a creative person, and I'm looking for somebody to do something for me.
Yes.
Should I do this alone, or do you suggest I reach out to an HR person to help me leverage these gig platforms?
Good question. It's when you are doing the selection, whether if it's a small project, then you can do it yourself because you still need to select the right person. But if it's a much bigger project, you can involve an HR consultant to help you out with that, with the selection of the right person to support you and the right level of skill. So you can reach out to an HR consultant on demand as well through, let's say, One Circle HR that can help you out to select the right person, because at the same you are still doing the hiring.
Yes.
So even though the hiring is not full-time on payroll, but you are still hiring that person to work on a project for you. So you need to ensure that you are hiring the right person.
The right person with the right culture fit, the right skills, but also the right temperament to
Yes.
fit into your environment. And sometimes for me, it's difficult to judge. It's nice. I meet somebody and they're excited, like, yay! And then the first hurdle hits and they go like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And I've had that. And then I have to do two people's work.
Yeah.
So what you're suggesting is just add the layer of an HR specialist when you deal with big projects, leveraging
Yes.
the gig economy,
Yeah.
just to lower your risks, because your financial exposure on this is quite high.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there are two things over here. One, which is the financial exposure, because even though you are not hiring somebody full-time on your payroll, but you are still paying that person, you want to ensure that you are putting your money in the right place and getting the results out of it. The other bit is that you want peace of mind and you want to focus on your business. So you don't want to be working in the business, you want to be working on your business. You want to be out there doing business development, okay? Working on expanding your business. Worrying about what's happening on the inside, whether the project is worked on, whether I hired the right person. This is not the right investment of your time.
No, I fully agree. I didn't take that one into account. So even if it costs even 10% of that total salary that I'm going to pay that person,
Yeah.
I personally think the financial risk that I'm risking there and everything else that goes with it, it just makes it worthwhile to
Yes.
get somebody in. Because also now, a byproduct of this, now you're building up a database of people you've worked with before successfully.
Yes.
And then you have a strong virtual team that you can leverage in a gig economy and thus control and bring down your staff costs.
Exactly.
Excellent. Emma, thank you so much for this
Thank
great
you.
advice. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Please like and comment and share with anybody you think can get value from this. See you in the next one.